Hey guys, it's Core Casey here. I'm here making a new video. This one's going to be a little bit different. It's not going to be a collection update, but it is going to be a video of all of my main grails. So, I've got a lot today. I've got one vinyl, but the rest of it is all CD. We're actually going to start off with a vinyl. It's probably my most prized possession, just because of what it is, but we're going to do that first just to knock it out of the way. First off, the vinyl is Breaking Benjamin's Dark Before Dawn, and it is fully signed. It's on black. It's on black vinyl, but Breaking Benjamin's my all-time favorite band. One of the first bands I really got into, but it is fully signed by the whole band. I got it as part of their Black Friday box of 2016. So, I don't know if you guys know who Breaking Benjamin is. You should. They're kind of hard rock, alt metal type band. So yeah, Breaking Benjamin with Dark Before Dawn fully signed is the first thing I'm showing off today. Next is going to be Knocked Loose's Pop Culture on CD. Y'all know that I don't really do CD too much, or I don't do vinyl too much. So, CD is the way to go for me. CD and tape. Knocked Loose, just really heavy metalcore, as most people call them, or hardcore. And, they are just, they are some heavy stuff. This normally goes for about 30-40 bucks. I think I paid 40 for it. 40 shipped, that is. So I got this one over the summer actually. So yeah, Knocked Loose with the Pop Culture EP. Next up is going to be three things from the same band. First off is OCD with Dead Inside split called Low Budget Lobotomy. I won't say the name of the band just because it's dirty. So yeah, there's that. You can see their name there. This OCD is a band that I started collecting, and I thought I would never get their full variant collection, but I found someone, and they were selling most of the collection. I had already had this. This is the only thing that they didn't have, and this normally goes for about $50-$60, and I think I paid $55 shipped for it. So again, this is OCD with Dead Inside for the Low Budget Lobotomy split. Next up is going to be another split from OCD. This is the Rest in Power split with OCD and Pestilent. Ian Maggard, the vocalist of Pestilent, passed away, and this is in honor of him. Very hard to get. I got number 42 out of 50, signed by Calum, and the guitarist, who I cannot think of the name of at this time. Stuart Duffy. That is his name. I believe that's his signature. So this normally goes for about 125 from what I know of. And I paid for just about everything that they had, which I have right back there. That's not everything, but you can see some of it. I paid for just about everything except for this, and I paid 200 bucks for it all. So yeah, that is OCD with Pestilence split Rest in Power. Goes for about 125. Next up, I cannot show the album cover of this, but this is OCD's Slam Before Time first press. It goes for about 70 bucks normally, I believe. The reason I can't is look up the band on your own time. That's not for me to do. The way you can tell the presses apart is first press here is blue, second press is green and goes for about $40, and third press is blue or purple and goes for about $15. Also, this one's a digi versus these two being jewels. So again, this is, oh dear, Again, this is OCD with Slam Before Time First Press. Next up, we're getting into the stuff that's worth a lot and means the most to me. So, next up is Until We Die's A World in Flames EP. This was originally limited to 20. It came out through Midwest Brutality. Nico recorded this whole thing when he was like 17, so 17 or 18. He is a one-man band, so I mean, this is some incredible melodic deathcore, highly influences from the Black Dahlia murder and Hell Followed With. I'm sorry about that. I got, of all numbers, 4 out of 20. So, yeah. This normally goes for about, I think, $90, and I paid a grand total of 8. So, yeah. Big steal. I did not expect this to end up going for so much money eventually. So, next up, we are getting on to the 2 biggest grails that I have. I paid for these at the same time. First is the Holy Grail of the Angel Maker, Lament, and Isolation split. Out of 100 via Total Deathcore, and I mean, this thing, it is still sealed. So, yeah. Limited to 100, still sealed, of the Angel Maker split that is so highly sought after. This goes for about $140, $150, and I paid for this and this next item for about $260 combined. So yeah, this is Angel Maker with Lament and Isolations. Very heavy stuff. Very good stuff. Very expensive stuff too. But last but not least, we have one of my favorite albums of all time via Total Deathcore. There have been 3 presses of this. You all know the band. You all know the name. Dan Watson, all-time favorite vocalist. One of the coolest dudes I've ever met. And my number one item, my number one grail, is Infant Annihilator, The Palpable Leprosy of Pollution, First Press. This normally goes for about $120, $130, and as I said before, I paid $260 shipped for both of these. So, I think I paid about what it was worth. Hand numbered out of 100. That's how you can tell the difference between the first and the second presses. One is numbered, one isn't. And I got number 10 out of 100. And if any of you guys know ambient sound, Caleb, he actually has number 11 out of 100. So, funny coincidence that we talk all the time, and he got the number right after me, months after I bought mine. So, that's it for this video. I'll do a collection update later this week when I get the rest of the stuff I'm expecting, and I'll see you guys then.